the Greatness Facilitator here with this week's video. Today we're going to start with a story of two dogs. Both at separate times walk into the same room. One comes out wagging his tail while the other comes out growling. A woman watching this goes into the room to see what could possibly make one dog so happy and the other so mad. To her surprise, she finds a room filled with mirrors. The happy dog found 1,000 happy dogs looking back at him, wagging their tails, while the angry dog saw only angry dogs growling back at him. What does this story tell us? What you see in the world around you is a reflection of who you are, how you think, and the way you act. Now that parable might be hard-hitting for some of you, but it also offers a simple solution for how to get yourself into a positive mindset each day. Smiling. Even more specific, smiling into a mirror. There have been countless studies on the effects and benefits of smiling, which include stress relief, boosts our immune system, it makes you look younger, lowers our blood pressure, and helps us stay positive, just to name a few. Now try this test. Smile. Now try to think of something negative without losing the smile. It's hard, isn't it? Even when a smile feels unnatural or forced, it still sends the brain and ultimately the rest of our body the message that life is good. Stay away from depression, stress, and worry by smiling. Believe me, I know there are days where it seems even harder to smile. But if you start your day off in a positive mindset, you might find it that much easier to smile and to stay in that realm of joy. One way to do that actually begins with the night before. Allow me to explain. My wife and I found out about 7 months into our marriage that we weren't going to be able to have our own kids. With such devastating news, my wife and I sought the assistance of some grief counseling. One of the things our counselor had us do was so extremely helpful that I've turned it into a practice I suggest all my clients do now, with an extra step, as you'll hear in a moment. She told us at the end of each day to share one positive or one thing that we were grateful for from that day. While in the midst of a rough patch like we were, this wasn't always the easiest thing to do. However, it still made us take a closer look at everything that happened throughout the day. And we then started looking for those positives at the start of the day, as we knew we were going to have to report to one another. And when you intentionally go looking for things, you often find them. Soon, we started having our one good thing happen as early as 8 or 9 in the morning, and we'd call or message each other right then. And then we'd have more things throughout the day. While this didn't specifically help us overcome our grief, it made the days much brighter as we processed those heavier feelings. I have since expanded upon this practice and advised my clients to not only follow it and share those grateful things with loved ones, but also to write down those positive things each night in what I call a gratitude journal. Then each morning before they leave for the day, to review the previous day, days, or even weeks, and remember the things that they were grateful for. Now, not only are they starting the day looking for things to be grateful for, but they've started the day already in a state of gratitude. My advice to you today is to make sure that what you see in the world reflecting back at you is something that would have you wagging your tail. Start the day reviewing the positives from the day or two before in your gratitude journal, and head out your door with a smile on your face. And, as always, keep moving forward and step up.